Nowadays, a power bank is pretty much standard equipment for anybody who uses a smartphone or a tablet. Honestly, we all use them. There's nothing special about them. Now, these portable jump starters or power packs, there's nothing new there either, but this new generation of compact lithium power banks that not only allow us to charge our mobile devices, but also crank out enough amperage to jumpstart a large engine. Now, this is something that we need to talk about. All right, today in the Man Cave, we are talking power banks and jump starter kits. This is a very interesting proposition here from Battery Tender. This is their vehicle jump starter / power bank that puts out 1000 peak amps. Now, battery technology has developed over the last couple of years to the point where we now have, like I said, compact lithium power banks that not only allow you to use it as a power bank and charge your mobile devices, but they actually crank out enough amperage to turn over or jump start a large engine. I'm talking about, large motorcycles, a jet ski, a boat, your 4-cylinder car, maybe even a V8 as they claim. The type of vehicles that maybe don't see a lot of regular use, the kind that you walk up to, expect to work, but find that the battery is actually discharged itself. Now, you're going to have to go through the hassle of finding a compatible battery, a compatible vehicle, long jumper cables, when something as compact as this could literally save the day. So let's go over what we find in the box. All right, the main thing is actually the power bank itself. It's a nice compact lithium power bank, very small, about the size of a smartphone. I'd say it's about 1.5 inches thick. This is very light. It's about 0.8 of a pound, so it's nice, light, and compact. It's rated at 8,000 mAh. Now, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert when it comes to electronics, but 8,000 mAh or milliampere hours basically means that you've got 8,000 milliamperes over the period of 1 hour, or 8,000 milliamperes, that's 8 amps over 1 hour. But the great thing about this is not only will it allow you to charge your smaller devices, your smartphones, your tablets, multiple times over, 8,000 milliampere hours, that's quite a bit of juice, but it also will be able to sort of surge and give you a peak amperage of 1,000 amps. Now that is more than enough to, like I said, kickstart or jumpstart rather, a large engine or a large motor. I'm talking about an open class motorcycle, a small generator, your jet ski, your fishing boat, the kind of thing that you don't use too often, that you'll often find discharge. And like I said, this is something that will really sort of save the day for you. Now, in terms of features, this has 3 USB plug-in points. You've got standard USB, micro, and Type-C. So you've got 3 options there. But the nice thing about this is it also features this wireless charging surface here on the front. This is something that I haven't seen on other devices. You just need to lay your wireless capable device on top of that, and it will charge it wirelessly. Now, this, of course, also features this port here where you can connect your supplied alligator clips, which will give you the jump starting capability. Also included in the kit is this USB cable. You've got one end USB, one end sort of micro, and one end Type-C. It also has a very useful LED flashlight, very bright, which also has a strobe function. Now, this is very useful as an early warning device. You can use it as an emergency beacon. I think you're starting to see just how useful something like this can be in terms of adding it to your emergency roadside repair kit. Honestly, there's a lot of these types of power banks / jump starters floating around. Some are branded, some are generic, and I have to admit some of the generic ones out there are a little bit tempting given the price that they are offering them at. But honestly, I think for something that's designed as an emergency sort of device, I would stick to something branded, something that's got a warranty behind it, something with customer service in case that something goes wrong. Well, you can definitely reach out to somebody and sort out the problem. Now, Battery Tender is definitely one of those brands that many of us are quite familiar with. It's made by Deltran. Deltran has been around since the early 1960s, mid-1960s. They've got a lot of experience when it comes to these battery tenders, chargers, batteries itself, inverters, and that sort of thing. So it's definitely one of those brands that has built a reputation for itself. Now, brand name aside, it wouldn't be much of a feature or a review if we didn't put it to the test, so let's head out to the garage. All right, guys, classic situation here. I have an old bike, a DRZ, that I don't ride enough, so the battery has gone flat on me. As you can see, that, no power. Start. So, we're gonna hook up our jump starter, put the alligator clips in here, Alright, we've got 86% on there. So black to black, red to red. Alright, I think we are good to go. We've got the green light. Hey, we've got power on there. Let's give it a go. Well, it delivered as advertised. It jump-started a mid-sized bike with a dead battery. Now, I have no doubt that this would start even an open-class bike, a leader bike, 1200. I'd even be willing to put my faith in it as far as a 4-cylinder car goes, but it remains to be seen whether it will actually jumpstart a large V8, you know, like a boat engine or maybe a generator motor. And that's something that I hope to put to the test. But the manufacturer does claim that it will do that, and it backs it with a warranty and customer service as well. Now, let's quickly wrap this up by going through some of the things that I really like about this package. Now, when it comes to this kit, I really like the fact that it's nice and small, it's compact, it's light, it doesn't add a lot of weight or bulk to you carrying it around. You can put it in your backpack, you can put it in your top box of your motorcycle, you can carry it in the glove box of your car. Trust me, have one of these on hand, it will absolutely save the day. I also like the fact that it has a front-facing digital gauge on there rather than, vague energy bars. You've got an actual numerical readout over there, and it tells you just how much juice you have left in your power bank. That is very useful. Another thing that's cool is you don't often see the wireless charging capability when it comes to these power banks. That's something unique to this. I haven't seen it in other power banks, so that's a real plus for this particular unit that we have over here. Now, in terms of the things that could be improved, although it looks very sleek and very stylish in this sort of glossy black finish, honestly, this is the type of finish that scratches quite easily. And for something that's been designed as somewhat of an emergency use device, I would have preferred it to have some sort of a burlier, more hard-wearing sort of finish. That's my personal preference, but honestly, this type of finish doesn't get in the way of the functionality of the actual device. Now, it does come with a small cloth bag where you can hold everything together. I wish they included the actual socket end or the plug end of the charger. You get the cable, you get that USB cable, but you don't get the actual plug, so you have to use the plug off of your smartphone or off of your tablet. So it would be nice if they would have included a separate plug that you can keep with the kit. But overall, I would say given what you get for the price, and you got the brand name of Battery Tender backing it up, this is an absolutely worthwhile addition to your emergency roadside repair kit. The Battery Tender Power Bank / Jump Start.